Hello, it is Saturday, December 28th, 2024. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Saturday crossword today, so we're going to be solving the second of two themeless puzzles for the week. Could very well be the trickiest crossword of this week. We'll have to find out. And this potentially difficult themeless edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Matthew Drake, Spriggs, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster, the indefinable Charlie Paget, and the inexplicable Chris Ward. Thank you so much to the five of them benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign for their generous support. They do, of course, sustain this channel, keep it going day by day, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you to those five. Thanks to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to do so yourself, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link, where you'll find the bonus videos available to patrons. And for benefactors, like those five I've just mentioned, the Daily Solve Let's Check the Crosses official mug. Thank you so much to all of the people who back the Patreon campaign at any level. I really do appreciate it. And thanks as well if you subscribe to the channel, the YouTube channel. That helps out as well. You can also help out by commenting or liking the videos from time to time. And there's also that Daily Solve Discord chat server you can join, a nice friendly chat community linked in the description field. So now that we've said all that, let's get on to today's crossword by a debut constructor, Sam Berriman. So welcome to Sam. And it was edited once again by Joel Faliano. It's a Saturday themeless puzzle, no theme, just clues. Let's start solving, see how we get on. Look at that, interesting looking grid. Fans flip for it. I don't know, it could be misdirecting us. It could mean a kind of fan that blows air could flip, I don't know. Deflection technique, I don't know about that either. Iconic accessory worn by one down. Oof, I have no idea. Does one down give us any information, or does it just refer back? Oh, good, it does. Guinness's second most portrayed literary character in film, after Dracula. Guinness's, is it George Smiley? Why does it say? No, it must not be, because I'm thinking of Alec Guinness, who played George Smiley, who's a literary character, but there's no way. I mean, he didn't play Dracula. What Guinness is this? Oh, no, I see. No, sorry. It's not referring to an actor. It means the Guinness Book of World Records. It means the second most portrayed literary character in all of film. Nothing to do with who's portraying them. And Dracula being the first. Oh, well, that's an interesting fact already. Well, I bet it's Sherlock Holmes then. It does fit, which makes me think it is the answer. So then is it some kind of... No, what was the one? Some kind of pipe? No, where's the one that... Here we go. Iconic accessory worn by one down. Oh, it could be the deerstalker hat, which I don't even think was a component of the character's dress in the Sherlock Holmes stories by Arthur Conan Doyle, but certainly became iconically associated with the character on film. That could be right. That would give me quite a lot in the grid immediately. Yeah, there were Sherlock Holmes was depicted in film so from such an early period that Sir Arthur Conan Doyle saw filmed portrayals of Sherlock Holmes, which I find kind of amazing. I attended at Alexandra Palace in London a couple of months ago as part of the London Film Festival, some restorations of 3 very early Sherlock Holmes films, and that was really entertaining. Anyway, target scores, pars, as in a golf game, for instance. They start with coin tosses in brief. I don't know, what, kickoffs or something? I'm not sure what we're looking for here. Fans flip for it. What could this be? Still don't know. Deflection technique. Not sure. Let's look for these short ones. Singer in the family, or could be Singer, I suppose. Singer in the family. Oh, a rat, maybe. Someone who sings, who, talks to the police, who grasses, and in the family in the sense of in the mafia. I think that's right. Schedule initials, TBA, to be announced. What are you doing, question mark? I don't know, but let's look at these now. Fans flip for it. Still can't see. Deflection technique. All right, well, I'll have to keep looking at these. First trimester woe, informally. The K, not sure offhand. Bothered. If something bothered you, it ate at you, potentially. Part of some superhero names. Something man, something woman, I don't know. Part of some superhero names. I don't really know what that's about. What's left of F1? Oh, the escape key is literally to the left of the F1, the function 1 key on a keyboard. So what is this? What do fans flip for? I just can't see it. That's so frustrating. Deflection technique. Shareable, shapeable, something-able, maybe? What are you doing? If that were an L, does that help? What are you doing? It's obviously punny in some way. Well, at least I suspect it is, but don't know. Could this be an E? Yeah, probably, but let's look at this. Medical container. Medical container. Part of some superhero names. Okay, we're going to look elsewhere. Infamous bushranger Kelly. Oh, is it Ned Kelly? That sounds familiar. Let's see if that works with the crosses. Paleolithic, for example. Old. Sources of retirement incomes. Pension funds, maybe? That could be the answer. Let's check the crosses on that. Far from floor reaching. High or far from floor reaching? Feature of English but not Chinese. Tense? I don't think Chinese has tenses. And that's pointing to 25 down as well, which says gear. That's a homophone of 25 across. Oh, I suppose tents, like camping tents. Get lost. To beat it? Yeah, that seems right. So Paleolithic. Oh, the Paleolithic diet. Right. People seem to just eat lots of meat a lot of the time. Far from floor reaching. Mini? Beverage that begins with a B. Oh, mead, because mead is honey-based. Far from floor reaching. Maybe it is mini. What does that mean exactly? Like a mini skirt or something. That's what it is. One asked to change his ways per a 1988 hit. So anyway, I think that is mini. But what is this? Oh, Man in the Middle. Is it the Michael Jackson song? Yeah, that I do remember that lyric from that song. I think that's right. Okay, that's helpful to get some of these long answers. Tree creature of fiction. It could be an Ent from The Lord of the Rings. Big tree creatures. And then Juilliard offering in brief an MFA, Master in Fine Arts, Juilliard being a performing arts school. Cues for applause. Not sure. Birth control option could be an IUD, intrauterine device. So what is cues for applause? Oh, I see. If you're a magician or something, you say ta-da, and then that's a kind of a cue for the audience to applaud. Kind of vaccine. I don't know. I would have thought mRNA, but I'm pretty sure Man in the Middle is correct. So I suppose that's not right. Bit of dust. A moat. Is it MD? Oh, is this not Man in the Middle? Oh, no, it's Man in the Mirror. Sorry, that's the song. That's the song I'm thinking of. It's not Middle. I just completely misremembered the song. That's embarrassing. Okay, this is mRNA. Sorry about that. Bit of dust. You could have a moat of dust, a little bit of dust. And then sesquipedalia is, it's something to do with words. Let's see, what is this? Neat. Wow, maybe? Current from currents. Some kind of power current or something? Not sure. Some celebrity memorabilia, some kind of photos, perhaps. Oh, signed photos, maybe? I bet that's right. Corinthian character. It could just be, a Greek letter, I suppose? Like phi or chi. Clock, e.g. Not sure. World's highest paid athlete in 2024. Um, I don't really know how to guess at that. One side of a deal, the buyer and seller, maybe? Current from currents. Oh, is it water power or something? Because it's or hydropower because it right. So the first current means electric current, and the second current means in water, flowing water. Corinthian character, a row, I suppose. Clock, e.g., an app clock on your phone, I guess. Sesquipedalia are. Oh, I can't bring it to mind. High strung, if you're edgy, you could be high strung. And lightheaded is question mark. Not sure. What about this? Jenkins, known as the first lady of children's music. Looks like Ella, I guess. Ella or Ellie. Ella, probably. Light-headed. Oh, blonde. I see. You're fair-haired. You have light-colored hair. Compromises. I can't think. And then world's highest paid athlete. Yeah, I'm still not sure. Singles, say. Solos or? Not sure. Impart. To impart knowledge. To what? Give it. Call to a crew, a land ho, you might call on a ship if land is sighted. Fringe is to British English as bangs are to American English. So, yeah, fringe is what, how you refer to bangs in the UK. Unit cost, unit cost question mark, not sure. Could be what, a military unit, I don't know. Singles, say. Stags? Oh, like if you're going to a party stag, you're going single? It could be. Let's try it and see. Impart. To loan something to someone? I'm not sure if these things are correct. They don't necessarily feel right. What was this was the world's highest paid athlete. Yeah. Oh, $10 words. That's sesquipedalia. So yeah, it just means sort of long, usually obscure, complex words. Okay, well there we go. So world's highest paid athlete. Yeah, Ronaldo? Maybe the footballer? Unit cost. Oh, yeah, okay, so like an apartment unit, the rent. Okay, I think that is actually right. Singles, say. Oh, songs, like single songs, as opposed to on an album. Compromises, if you bend, you compromise. You give something to the other side. To impart is to lend. There we go. I'll impart you some knowledge. I'll lend you some knowledge. So this is Ronaldo. And then it's Ella Jenkins. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad we figured out that little corner, or that little bit of the puzzle. Simple operation, a sum, just adding things up. And here we have plus or minus. Could be, what, a pole magnetically? Yeah, that works. So positive or negative pole. There are 9 in a shot glass. Teaspoons, I guess. Is a shot glass 9 teaspoons? I did not know that, but there we go. Wanting. Oh, I usually am short 5. I'm wanting 5. And letter-shaped apparel could be a t-shirt. There we go. Manage, eke. If you manage a living, you kind of eke out a living. That's pretty commonly referenced in the puzzle. Let's see. So then snakes were famously driven from it in legend, right? So So here we have snakes driven from Ireland by St. Patrick in myth. Okay, hybrid sportswear. Oh, a skort, sort of skirt shorts hybrid. Hurt, not sure. Narrative thread could be an arc, a narrative arc, so, the shape of a story. Classic red rubber dog toy. Don't know. Strong draft, right, not a draft of wind, but a beer on draft. So a stout, for instance, is a category of beer. Hilda or Zelda to Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Don't know. I never actually saw that show. What would it be? Were they foes? I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. Posthumous title. Maybe they were pets or something. Posthumous title could be Oh, a saint, right. You could, right. You're sainted after death. So that would be the answer. Hurt could be stain or something. I'm not sure. Classic red rubber dog toy. Still can't see that for some reason. They start with coin tosses and brief. Oh, maybe is it overtimes? Fans flip for it. Sport something? Sports game? This might actually be overtime. Let's see. Deflection technique. Oh, what about ism? Right. Okay. So if someone, you bring something up and you say, well, what about this similar example of this other thing instead of addressing the specific topic at hand? Sorry, that's the last one. We're fresh out. There we go. Hadn't looked at that clue before, I don't think, nor this one. Label that first signed the Rolling Stones. I wouldn't have known this, but Decca is a record label, so it's probably that because it fits. So if one acts human, proverbially, one errs. To err is human, to forgive divine. And then hand-drawn frame, so an animation cell, sort of traditional hand-drawn animation, is animated cell by cell. And then one for the books in brief. A CFO, chief financial officer, manages the company's financial books. Hurt, right, I wasn't sure about this one. Okay, what can we look at now? What are you doing, question mark? Oh, you're solving a crossword. Didn't even occur to me. It is addressing us directly. This is what we're doing. First, we're almost done doing it, in fact. First trimester woe informally. Oh, puking? So, sports page. Okay. Fans flip for it. I see. They flip through the newspaper until they get to the sports page. They flip for that, for this goal. And then part of some superhero names. Right. Turns out I was on the right track when I said man and woman. I should have also thought of boy and girl. Like Supergirl, for instance. Okay, so there we go. That's the part of that superhero name. And then medical container is a vial, right? You might have some kind of serum or something in there. Hurt. Oh, if you're hurt, you're stung. If someone wounded you, maybe verbally, you could say, oh, I'm really hurt, I'm stung. And then, aunt. These are Sabrina's aunts, I guess, Hilda or Zelda. And because we're only referring to one of the two of them, Hilda or Zelda, it's a singular clue, not plural. Classic red rubber dog toy is Kong. I don't know what that is, but I have to assume it's correct. It doesn't mean anything to me, but I think that's the crossword, is it? It is. There we go. In an exactly even 16 minutes. It's always nice when that ends on a nice clean number. I don't know why, but it seems nice. And there we go. That was the Saturday crossword. So that was a tricky puzzle, I think, to some extent. It was helpful I think the most helpful thing for me early on was to get Sherlock Holmes and the Deerstalker cap. That was incredibly helpful for me because they were so long and they were related to each other, which was nice because obviously in a themeless puzzle, we don't typically get a bunch of things that are related to one another. So there we have it. And it almost looks like the grid art is supposed to represent a coin or something, but I don't know. It's probably nothing. And there were quite a few of those long answers, weren't there? I mean, look how many there were all throughout the grid. Sports page, whataboutism, Deerstalker cap, Sherlock Holmes. What was this? We're fresh out. Don't know why that was so hard for me to read. Man in the Mirror, which I misremembered as Man in the Middle. That was embarrassing. Pension funds, $10 words, signed photos, hydropower. Fortunately, our long answers were largely not $10 words. There were phrases in this case, which sometimes that can be easier, but sometimes that can be harder because phrases are so variable. Anyway, there we go. That was the Saturday puzzle, full of, I think, some more subtle punniness and misdirection. And let me know how you fared with this themeless crossword. I'll be back tomorrow for the Sunday puzzle. Actually, that one might go out late in the day because I'll have been traveling overnight, so not sure when that one will go up, but it should get it done at some point. So anyway, join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Saturday. Take care.